Expedition Avannaa in northern Greenland doesn't have a plot or pre-proved scenario. Because what kind of scenario can you have in places like the feared Avanersuaq, the coastal way, where one would not find shelter for almost 200 kilometers? Local storms and winds come here out of nowhere. All of this makes settlements of the polar Eskimo in Avannaa some of the most isolated communities on Earth. Like everybody else here, we too travel in a small open boat with no special equipment or protection from the outside world. The only real way to survive here is to look at things the Greenlandic way. No matter what happens on the road, accept, adapt, and move forward, exactly like generations of polar Eskimo hunters did before us. We spent weeks at sea. We got hungry, dirty, and cold. We learned not to talk and to be silent. And only then we reached the state of mind when you can get that close to these normally very shy and easily intimidated beings. Expedition Avannaa is certainly not a blockbuster. It lacks glamour and greatness. And it certainly lacks speed. We travel slow, maybe too slow for some. But then we're lucky to notice the smallest and nearest things, normally the invisible ones. Our main heroes are people permanently living in Avannaa. There are only 800 of them, out of 9 billions living today on Earth. The Inuit, or polar Eskimo, are one of the smallest indigenous groups in the world. Some of them are descendants of polar explorers Robert Peary and Matthew Hansen. They succeeded, despite all odds, to maintain their ancient ways of life. Once being forcefully relocated from their sacred home in Umanak, when it was chosen as a site for Thule Air Base in 1953, they are now about to be squeezed out of the existence entirely. When the old people, tradition keepers, are gone, the hunting culture and the language would be gone too. Our mission is to observe and record life in the high Arctic the way people living here see themselves. Expedition Avannaa does not judge, make any conclusions or assumptions. It leaves that to those who are better fit for that job. Instead, it observes and thoroughly records life that exists here today. Its main goal is to make sure that the voices of the northernmost inhabitants of Avanersuaq are heard.
Middaga, middaga, middaga. 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 Middaga, 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 middaga. Middaga. Middaga, middaga. Middaga.